How much pain can you take? As a man, we like to think that we could take a lot of pain. We could shoulder. We could take a lot of that heat before we would call it quits. But maybe the question needs to be adjusted slightly. Maybe the question needs to be, how much pain can you take before you start doubting yourself? There are different levels or stages to someone quitting, and I'm seeing it firsthand when I look into the markets or when in any aspect of manly greatness or any attempts for a man to achieve any kind of level of notoriety. Before they quit, there's essentially levels, stages, if you were, of quitting. Now, I'm not smart enough, I'm not the philosopher to tell you that I know those stages. I do know for sure one of those stages is doubt. How much pain can you take before you start doubting yourself? You could take a little pain and not even wince. Perhaps there are, experiences where one can live through to be able to take pain and not even wince, not even, pay it another thought. However, there does come to be a time where, maybe I made the wrong decision. Bam. In that moment, doubt. How much pain can you take before that? Of course, there are other stages, right? Just because you doubt does not mean you quit. It is probably one of the earlier stages to quitting. How much pain can you take before you start looking elsewhere, right? Counting up the options. Certainly that's a stage, one that negotiates with your goal, negotiates with your success or your future. That's something that I struggle with on a consistent basis, whether it's crypto or any other human endeavor. How much pain can I take before I start negotiating? How much pain can I take before I start regretting? Okay, maybe you don't quit immediately. Maybe you just regret. Maybe regret settles in and you start doing the thing that you loathe. See how I kind of piece out stages. Now, if there's more stages in between, certainly there could be, but I'm suggesting to you that there's at least those three before you actually do quit. When you actually make the decision in your brain to quit. And sometimes when you make the decision in your brain that does not follow your actions, or rather your actions don't follow that decision immediately. Sometimes you make that decision and you sit with it and you make sure that you don't regret just the very decision that you made. Because, of course, pain is temporary. Pain is temporary. We have to remember this. This is inevitability of life, that we will induce or receive pain, but it is only temporary. There are moments of relief, and some other lives will certainly claim that their lives are more painful, maybe in a sense, competition of pity, maybe in a sense of justifying their poor decisions or where they are in life. But eventually, you got to understand that every great achievement in history was not given freely. Actually, because there was so much pain, that's where there's the greatest achievement. There is pain in the market right now. But how much pain does it take for you to start to waver? How much pain does it take for you to start negotiating whether crypto is it? How much pain do you take before you start regretting the decision for buying Book of Meme? I bought it at a certain rate. Now, you know what? So that I don't have to live with the decision, I'm going to blame someone else. I'm going to blame Aaron. I'm going to blame the markets. I'm going to blame Biden. I'm going to blame Trump. That's what happens. You could blame me. It's okay. I'll bear that cross for you. But eventually there'll come a time where you will not have anyone else to blame but yourself. Hopefully, some people go their whole lives not knowing, and they'll get through it, and they'll live a very disillusioned self-deception. A life of self-deception is really what's happening. So let's talk about the pain in the market. But before I do, I want to welcome you guys to the channel. My name is Aaron. Welcome to Cowboys of Crypto. I'm just going through. This is the live stream. Degens only. What's going on? Crypto Nat. What's going on? Ooh, I don't know what that says. Cowboys live are in town right now. Mert Spurs, Dynastic Wolf, Dopest Crew, and Mike, of course. Good to see you guys. I'm not sure what word this is. Incredible Schwartz. I don't really know what that one says, but and everyone else in the chat in the two different rooms here. Good to see you all. Let's talk about this pain, shall we? Because we are here experiencing a retracement, a pullback, and this is very normal. However, some of us don't know how to manage our emotions. Some of us are born in the winter, in the bear market, and we don't know how to manage this stuff. And now we're in the bull market, and then we hit a retracement, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But we need to zoom out for that, so we give a little sense to the pain that we're taking. Some of us bought, myself included, and are receiving some drawbacks and pullbacks. Now, I think I'm about even right now. I'm not going to lie to you. You guys I can't lie to you, but I am going to say I think I'm about even. I could go through my whole wallet, and I've been only playing with Solana. I've been playing with around $600. This is not anywhere close to my whole bag and my whole holding. Most of my holdings are in Bitcoin. So I am playing with money that I could kiss goodbye at any minute. Okay. Jungle Bowie, what's going on, man? Don't start with, we going long. There we go. Okay. I want you guys to, let's pull up the heat map, bro. Look, and myocarditis. Good to see you, bro. Look, let me tell you probably what Jungle is alluding to. You got to zoom out. You have to zoom out to be able to be like, oh, okay, I forgot. That's what that pain is for. You think we're up only? You think that's reality? Of course not. People are going to withdraw, and some of you have taken profits. Some of you haven't. I myself have not. I've just moved. So maybe, you can't say I took profits. I moved when I was big into small coins, and that's how I made more profits. I didn't really care about going to stable coins. My fault. Okay, my fault. And it's my own fault. If it's your own fault, then it's your own fault. Some of us bought in with that coin last night, and we'll revisit it. We'll revisit everything. But I just want to let us know. Let's set the table straight here. Let's set our brains right. We have no one else to blame but ourselves, our own successes and our own failures. Of course, we could attribute help, or we could attribute guidance, and certainly there are more voices in your head and content you're consuming rather than mine, because you have to do your own research. However, I am humbled that you would be here. However, we are looking at something that we are trying to figure out. How do we make sense of this market? So let's get into it. We're going to open up the chart here, and we're going to zoom out. This is the price of Bitcoin by the halving. And let's just, if you guys are noobs to this, let me try to enlighten you to some basic facts here. These lines right here, you see down the line here, I'm drawing, these are halving dates, okay? If you don't know what the halving is where every 4 years, the rewards for Bitcoin miners is halved, hence halving, okay? Now, when you cut the supply for any commodity, or let me back up. Price is determined by supply and demand, okay? So when you cut the supply of any commodity, it's bound to drive up the price because the demand becomes higher. You could go into real estate, and if you have a lower supply of real estate available to the market and demand, the price goes up if demand stays steady, okay? Sometimes the price will go up and demand gets driven down. That's normal. These are normal rates or normal market characteristics. Now, if we're talking about the halving, every 4 years, there is half Bitcoin that's available, that's produced, poured into the market, okay? I hope we understand this. But what we've seen in past cycles is that when the halving happens, okay, when the halving happens right here, we see about a year's time before we see the all-time high in price before the next halving, okay? I hope you understand that. When a halving happens, in the last 3 times, we've seen about a year. It takes about a year to get to the all-time high before the next halving. Okay, so you see this right here. Here's this halving right here. This happened between 2016 and then the all-time high about 2018, right? About a year and a half. This halving happened here in 2020, and you have the all-time high 2021, 2022-ish. Now, we are seeing a phenomenon here, okay? because we are about 97% away from the halving. That's what this figure is, 97% completed blocks. Okay, so we're very, very close to the next halving. But here's the phenomenon. As you all know, we have hit an all-time high. You can see in the top right corner of your screen here, right before the halving. So what's this mean? One, no one knows what the heck is going to happen. I mean, like, that's just the truth, right? No one knows what is going to happen. No, bro, we need the current live chart first, please. Hold on, let me just explain, Jungle, some basic stuff so that people understand. Okay. No one knows. Let's just assume that. And if someone thinks they know, they are merely guessing, and they are guessing with percentages. No one is guessing with 100% certainty. Any trader worth their salt would never say this. However, when we're looking at a Bitcoin and we're looking at crypto, you must understand this, that in 2011, Bitcoin was the greatest performing asset ever. Okay. In 2013, greatest performing asset. In 2016, greatest performing asset. Actually, in all of history, through all commodities anywhere, Bitcoin is the greatest performing asset ever. Period. Okay. The greatest. There is no second best, as Michael Saylor would say. So, what does this mean? It means that any pain that we incur must be taken into account of this timeline rather than this timeline. You understand? If we take pain now, we have to understand that Bitcoin has given the biggest, greatest returns humanity has ever seen. And it is my conviction that 2024 will be the greatest performing asset. 2025, the greatest performing asset. 2026, the greatest performing asset of all time. 2027 to 2028 to 2020 infinity, Bitcoin will be the greatest performing asset of all time. No waver in my eye. Look at it. There's allergies in there. There's bee pollen in there. There's nothing wavering. I might be teary-eyed, but that's just the season. It's the greatest. So when we're starting to buy in now, okay, that crypto, Nat is right. This is price discovery. We're trying to figure out what the heck Bitcoin is. And I think with the ETFs, people have figured it out. People are figuring it out, that this is the hardest money on the planet. If you don't know what the difference between easy money and hard money is, read the Bitcoin Standard. In a sense, there are multiple characteristics. I'm going to go through it briefly. One, you cannot duplicate or replicate it easily. Something like seashells, you could replicate that easily. Something like, bronze, you could replicate that easily. Paper money and fiat, that is the easiest money you could replicate or duplicate. We printed more money in the last, more money creation, more dollar fiat creation, rather, I should say, in the last 4 years than in the entire span of the United States. So we're in 33 plus trillion in debt, and it's just going to keep on going up. This election cycle is going to prove to print more money, to buy more votes, to buy more of these corrupted politicians, to put more fake rules in so that they could take our money from taxes and spend it however they want on their yachts and boats or trips or whatever fake financial aid to whatever country is in dire need, but it goes straight to their foundation so they could live more, jet off into some island or whatever. That's the game. That's how it's played, that these lobbyists in politics are taking big money from these other government, or not governments, maybe from other governments, from these other big businesses, and that cycle rotates and rotates and rotates. This is the game. However, the game stops when we opt out of the game and we opt into Bitcoin. That's what that means. This is why I'm so convicted on Bitcoin. Now, we will get to the degeneracy, I promise you, but this is the base layer that we have to understand, that Bitcoin is the hardest money on the planet. And then there's also salability. There's also scales, money on scales. How divisible can it be? Can it be easily transported? So that's what it is. And there's different characteristics of money. This is not that show. I want to get to the degeneracy. However, we must understand that any temporary pain that we incur now must be taken into account in light of this. Okay, I think we are here. 15 minutes later, we're here. Okay. Let me get a thumbs up. First of all, let me get a thumbs up on everyone in the chat. If you guys are understanding this, right? You must understand this if you're going to stomach any kind of pain in the crypto system. This is my belief. You have to understand this stuff. And thumbs up. And where are you from? Where's everyone from in the chat? Let me know where we're calling in from. There we go. Thank you, Jesse, the number one. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's hear it. I want to see the chat. And if you guys want to give me a like on the thing too, I guess it's my job to always ask for that like button, I guess. So that's a good thing. Jersey gadgets. Okay. We got him up north. Oh, Mert Spurs is from Port St. Lucie. Nicely from Port St. Lucie. Maybe, I guess, not currently living, huh? LA. Okay, that's cool. Dominican Republic. Okay. What part of LA, Jesse? I got family in Diamond Bar. Well, you don't have to say. No big deal. No doxing. It's all good. Texas, San Diego. Melissa B's from San Diego. I'm from San Diego. I was born and raised in Fresno, lived in Poway till I was 17. Grew up very, very poor. And so, that pain made me into someone else. Oh, Santa Monica. Okay, I know that place semi well. Maybe not anymore, but I did know that place now. So good deal, guys. Okay, so let's start talking some degeneracy. Okay. How Bitcoin rolls is that more money when entered into crypto usually goes into Bitcoin first, and that's where the ETFs, but people are buying those ETFs. We saw 90% greed on the fear greed index. It was like 90% at that moment. I should have been yelling. So you saw me freaking out on live stream, and that's when I was really relying on other people, not blaming you guys, but I could have used some help for myself, and maybe could have passed this along also to take profits when we're that greedy. It is what it is. It's all good. We live and learn. I played with money that I was okay to lose, and that is the whole game. So that's why I could play as reckless as I can. It's very little to my portfolio, and no big deal. However, we did lose some. I lost, I think, about 30% off my buy with Punk AI, I believe what it is. And some people, I mean, look at this. People are losing. People bought in at these prices. I know the warden bought in, and he lost 50% of his buying with Book of Meme, which is unfortunate. But as long as you're here's the thing. If you're experiencing pain now, this is nothing, guys. This is nothing. We should be able to understand that there were drawbacks to like 30 to 50% with Bitcoin. Be prepared for that. This shouldn't be a surprise. If we draw back 50%, are you willing to endure that pain? Look at this. This is dropping now. Can this pull down to 60? Of course it can. Can that pull down to 60? Yes. Yes. Totally in the cards. Will it? Yeah, I think so eventually. I don't think we're ever not going to be. I don't think this is the lowest we'll ever go. The pullback can easily happen. So we have to prepare for that. Now, how are we going to prepare for that? One, we keep dollars on the side. I personally am an advocate for myself, where I take my paycheck, I take my extra money that I earn, I pour it into Bitcoin. I have no problem pouring it into crypto, pouring into Bitcoin. That's what investing is. However, the greatest things, like I said, the greatest things in life that are ever achieved are not achieved without overcoming extreme fear, doubt, and uncertainty, and enduring severe pain. This is what happens. You think this chart happened without pain? When we incurred pain here, pain here, pain here, all-time high, right? All-time high, party comes crashing down. All-time high, party comes crashing down. This is pain points. These are pain points. Shakes out people in the market. That's just what happens. So what do? Well, we eat the pain. What do you mean, what do? We don't run away. You don't forget about your wallet and walk away. You eat that pain, man. So this is Punk AI. We went into this, and I told you I'd leave my wallet up, and so here it is. I went in with $120. It's now $90. No problem. 30% update. Am I going to move from this? Depends on the volume. Actually, I want to see the volume. $8 million volume, $10 million market cap. You can see it here on the right-hand side. I'm okay with sitting. I have no problem. Sitting. But I do want to move into, let people know, like, hey, if you want to sit in Bitcoin, I'm more than happy to move right into Bitcoin and just park your money there. I'm an advocate to never sell Bitcoin. But yeah, let's see, what are we looking at? Slurf. We could get to Slurf. But hopefully, I want to get us through and have us all in this room understand that we are here to eat up that pain. Okay, Cowboy, you heard of Skid on Soul. It's been bumping for the next few days. New memes, small market. So it might be a little dangerous to go into the memes right now, depending on what your time frame is. My time frame with memes are very short. Okay, maybe a week, and I want to get out. So let's take a look at Skid. I have no problem doing that. Let's see, Skid. Is this it? And then I'll look up Slurf too. Is this it? This can't be it, is it? Is this what you're talking about? Bitcoin live drop. Yeah, that's a live drop. You see this thing? This thing is dropping like a I don't know, like an Asian kid in dance class. You know that we dropped that. We dropped those classes. That does not happen. Whoa, guys, prepare. This is gonna go. This is gonna go down. Look at this. This is. We could rebound. You know, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? This could go down to 60 and shake people out. Don't be success, kid. Oh yeah, okay, we could go to success. There's nothing here. Nothing here to see. Check Skid on CoinGecko. Sure. Flakita. Unana. I left my heart in Flakita Unana. Oh yeah, so okay, success, kid. All right, let's take a look here. Looking pretty high. I'm not sure if I like my entry here. This is 18. This is 17. This was 24 hours ago. $3 million in volume. $6 million in volume. Looks like the volume's steady. That's what these lines here at the bottom are. Let's see. $20 million fully diluted valuation. Max supply. Let's take a look. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Skid on Soul. Whoa. Am I 18 years old? I don't like this. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube. Yo, what are you guys setting me? Hold on. Okay, let me take this off and let me see if this is this, oh my gosh, if this is porn, I swear. I don't like. Yeah, bro, I'm not watching that. What's going on? Who are you setting to, Skid, man? What in the world? Yo, you trying to download viruses? Good thing I got a Mac. Golly. 1,500 people? Nah, I'm not getting this, Skid. Not for me, buddy. Not for me. Looks like Skid is trending. Let's take a look at any trending things. WWE Raw. What's fine? Okay. Anything else? What's fine? This is trending. Bomb ETH, a real gem looking into. Okay. I guess here, Fine Citizens, Coin ETH. Fine Citizens Telegram. If you tell me this is on a, if this is on freaking, okay, let's see, what do we got here? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't like the direction Bitcoin's going. Look, you got to understand. My opinion is that everything hinges on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's pumping, everything else is going to pump. It makes it easy, right? This is the whole thing. If the market's moving up, you could throw your money in anything. It's going up. We just did. We did it last week. But the same rule applies. Like if Bitcoin is crashing, like, I mean, maybe you'll be lucky enough to get into one of these pumps, but it's the window's too narrow. There are too many people on the inside of those coins who know what's happening that I don't. I'm on the outside. I'm sitting here looking at the charts thinking I'm some bozo who could catch these pumps. That's not my strategy. That's not. I like to be a little more conservative, especially when the market's going down. When Bitcoin's going up, there's more than enough time. There's a whole week that we spent just like counting up, just watching our wallets just grow. And I made about, I mean, all in all, I went from $400 to like almost like $700 so that on my whole wallet. So that's really good. Let's short Bitcoin. I never short Bitcoin. I mean, like I don't like playing that game. I just like buying, investing, and then selling when I can. But if you want to, go ahead. Flakita Flaquita unana. How do I spell this thing? Flaquita? Take a look at this crazy thing. Some Degen stuff here we're into tonight, guys. Some Degen stuff. Okay, so this is like since the 13th, I guess. Only 5 days old. Holds kind of steady. Volume has shrunk a bit. $2 million in volume, $5 million in market cap. B&B, I could get into some B&B. Why not? Let's take a look here. Flaquita unana, Flaquita CX. Okay, Mike Thomas. Yeah, I'll search Slurf next time, right after this. Flaquita is a meme coin. So this is Flocky, but this is just runoff to Flaquita. Pre-sale, centralized, no tax, which I like. That's good. No tax. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the memes, if a tax is, so like SafeMoon, if I send $100, they tax it $10, 10%, $10 gone, just to SafeMoon, to the creators. So I would not. I mean, I'm done with those. I'm done with those. Understand that this is some kind of crazy meme. I'm not too sure about it. Let's check the Twitter. $6,000 or 6,000 people rather. Flaquita's everywhere right now. Okay, buying billboards. Apparently, that's the best place to buy billboards or for crypto promotion, which is silly, very very silly. Whatever. We've relocked 10% of our tokens, and it's really they're not going to buy anything there. I don't know, some Degen stuff. So I don't know. Flaquita. It's trending. Let's see if it's trending. I did not know it was trending. Slurf is next. Okay, remember we looked at meme AI. That was something I was questioning. I had no idea. But if you were into Dog with Hat 7 days ago, you'd be up, just like I am with that. Gorilla in the third day. I'm glad that we didn't go into Gorilla. You'd be down. Pepe, I moved out of Pepe. Not saying I'm a perfect trader. Radium is super surprising to me. Cybonk. See, look, if Bitcoin goes down, all this stuff is going down. We looked at Snap. I was not happy about Snap. We looked at, I moved out of Bonk. Shiba Inu. So yeah, look, if you're down, you're not the only one. That's probably a big, important lesson to understand. If you're down, you are not the only one. Okay. You understand that this is the market. This is the game. Everyone is down. If you start hearing your favorite YouTubers saying, I'm up, I'm always up, I've been traded, blah, 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 they're lying to you. They're selling you some package and they're lying to you. So try to get out of that. So let's take a look at Slurf. What is this? Slurf? Mike Thomas, you've waited patiently. Thank you for waiting. Slurf. Let's take a look here. Okay, scaling volume. You see this volume that scales up? Okay, I like this. So the volume goes from 300 million all the way down to like, or all the way up to like 1 billion, I guess. So that's good. Scaling up the volume. I wonder what the market cap is. 70 cents on Slurf. Well, I wonder what's going to do from here. I'm curious. What chain is this on? Solana. Okay. Once the money flows into base chain, the ecosystem coins will pump. I believe that would be the peak market coin-based meme coins. What is this? Just want to watch Slurf grow. Okay. Okay, so I shuffle memes. Okay. I don't know what Slurf is. There's not really any information. Okay, here's who is Slurf? Okay, it's like a sloth. Whatever. I don't know what this is. Top 10, top 15 contributors. What am I looking at? Mike Thomas, what am I looking at here? This is looking like a lot. What are these raids? We raid fast. How many Slurfs? Okay. What is this? What is this? What am I doing? What am I selecting? I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know what's happening. Let's take a look at the Twitter. 70,000. Oh, look at this. They're doing a live. Shall we take a listen, guys? Shall we take a listen? Let's go in.
Yo,
Yeah, they're
there's
100% behind me.
I see there's this guy in the space, and I remember because I actually like participated in one of his like pre-sales, well, the pre-sale that he was doing, and he like literally stole $20 million worth, and
In the
just like
Is it
space.
me, or
yeah,
is
he
this
launched a
always
Rug
really
token.
boring?
It's called Sorry, and he's like he's
However,
so like bro,
look how
like
many
there's
people
guys
are in
like
here.
that, and then there's guys like you. Like this guy just walks away, says sorry, says
Look how
fuck
many
you,
people are in here.
and leaves it at that. But you're like here, and you're showing up, and you're doing the work, and like bro, props to yourself. Even though you know you're slightly retarded, but you know
I'll roll
we
into
kind of love
Slurf.
you. So
I could roll into Slurf just by seeing that many people. No team tokens, contract. The new sloth on the block. Whatever. Like I said, I'm not scared. I could roll into Slurf, no problem. I don't know what the market cap is. What's the market cap? All these guys sound the same. Yeah, they all sound the same. It's so boring. Golly. If I'm boring, please let me know. Like, and hopefully we could come up with stuff. Hopefully I'll be a little more fast paced. I mean, it's a one man podcast or a one man stream here, so I could only be as convincing as I can be. But just chill, just good to hang out with you guys. Let's see. How do I check the market cap on this? Do I CoinGecko? Go to Slurf. Let's see. Is the market cap here? Oh boy, 350 million. 350 million market cap. Do I want to go in on that? I don't think so. I don't know if I want to go in on 350 million market cap. Any thoughts? Mimi says don't trust fake accounts on Twitter. No, definitely Mimi's right. Don't trust fake accounts on Twitter. I mean, if you look at this stuff, I mean, this is some real degeneracy here, people. Nothing there, no team tokens. That's just too high. This is just too insanity in the meme coin market. Yeah, we've been saying this for a
I don't
week.
even know what to say about this one. Just hit the thing, hit it, Lurf. So this community is just off the chain. You know, I was in some of the spaces earlier, revoked, so I cannot.
Yeah, so we've been saying that for weeks. But should I buy Slurf? Guys, what do you guys think? Are you guys buying Slurf? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me and I'll just go off the votes on this one. Mike Thomas clearly likes it. I'm clearly coming in late. I'm not sure if I like that. I don't know if I like this buy-in point. I know I don't. I know it doesn't feel. I go with some people don't like feelings and they do the charts and the technical analysis. I don't know. I don't know about this one. It's kind of late for me. I'm kind of agreeing with you there, Gadgets. Yeah, I'm kind of agree with you. You guys hear my hesitancy here. I'm out for that coin. Yeah. Okay. Thumbs down, Melissa B. Anyone else? I'm seeing 3 down. Little late. That's all I'm saying. Little late. Maybe if it drops down, looks like there's a lot of 350 million is a lot. I want to play in the 10 million. I want to play in 10 millions. I want to be able to get $100 in there. I want it to run to 100 million and take my $1,000 out. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, Eric, thumbs down. Okay, yeah, this is not. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad. I'm glad we're doing research together. So, Mike Thomas, I appreciate that. Enjoy the gains, though. You're not gonna exit on my liquidity, though. Not today. Let's take a look at the other one. Where was that? Punk AI. Punk AI was something we went into, and it's just one of those things that I think it is a Punk AI. I think Punk AI was a casualty just of the Bitcoin. That's all. Bitcoin's going down. It's going to go down. I think it's got everything it needs to go up. When Bitcoin goes up, we'll just keep an eye on it. That's all. If we look back on Radium, and we start seeing some of the other things. Yeah, see, I'm dropping. Now here's the thing: do I want to drop out totally into stable coins? I think I would if I was playing with higher dollar amounts. At $87, I guess I won't, because then I got to keep up. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of a lot to keep up. I check crypto, but I can't even get to something like open up Radium and be swapping and doing all that nonsense. I got a whole job. I'm not sure about some of you guys. You guys have jobs, like unless all of us are full-time crypto traders. Yeah, we looked at Harambe. Yeah, we could go into Harambe. The dev for Slurf accidentally burned all the LP of the pre-sailors. Oh boy. There are 1,500 new millionaire born every day in crypto and $500 bets I've heard. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is always an option. And those happen. And those can happen like with the pre-sales, I guess. So we'll see. Remember, a lot of this stuff might take 6 months to run up. So let's not think that we're going to expect a massive pump the next day. When we do experience that, like we experienced the last Sunday or last week, I mean, it's kind of intoxicating. You kind of speak with your chest puffed down. You walk into your job just like, no, no one's going to talk to me in a way that I don't approve of because I got a bag full of Slurf. It's happening in just 2 days. These millionaires, this is happening in just 2 days. Yeah. So, Mr. Movie Mashup, yeah, I agree with you. I think everyone on this stream is trying to be that person. We're just trying to be that guy. That would be amazing. I've seen zero market cap reach 100 million in days. That's what I'm saying. Like if we roll into a market cap that has like under sub 10 million, like somewhere to 5 and 10 million, and in the midst of a bull run, it increases the chances for all these coins to just start running. We're just trying to pick the best bet. Now you could run it over to 100 million. It will take time, or you could run it to 50 million and be out. 10 million, be out, make a 10x bag, and that's perfectly fine too. Like I said, I had two friends, Crypto TJ, what's his name? Crypto TJ, Lazy T from Freedom 35 and the Crypto Warden. They got airdropped these two NFTs that were $2,000 a piece, and they sold it for $1,200 a piece. No problem. So who's crying for them? Pour their lives that they lost $800 in unrealized gains. Okay, you gained a free $1,200. They're totally fine, and that's the point here. If we're making money off these meme coins, we're okay. I'll check the holders. If I see them ticking up fast, it's massive buys and sells, then it's time to ape in. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Like if it's ticking up fast and we're seeing, that's what we called on Book of Meme. We're like, holy crap, this is moving. Well, let's hop on, boop, hop on, hop off. Take the bag and run. I did not take the bag quick enough. Poo on me, but it's all good. Like I said, we're hedging in safety here. Skid on Soul is where it's at. Let's take a look at Skid on Soul. I think I looked at that, right? Stealth. I'm not sure if you just joined in. Let's take a look at this. Skid on Soul. Is that CoinGecko? Skid on Soul. If you guys want background music, give me a thumbs up. Oh yeah, see, Skid on Soul. Yeah, Skid is the same thing. Yeah. If you guys want background music, okay, look at this. What's it doing here? Oh yeah. So what did I say? I forgot. I'm not sure if I like this. Do you guys like this $20 million valuation? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Only 88 million supply and it's ripping. Skid market cap is low. What do you guys think? You guys like this, huh? I could buy. I mean, I'm not indifferent. I'm gonna try to go with you guys. If I buy Skid on Soul, I'm gonna sell at probably like 50 million. I think 50 million is where I'm gonna sell at. It's my favorite coin. Skid market cap is low. It's way lower than that other one. Tell you what. This is 20 million, so I'm okay with that, Let's take a look at the bigger. Whoa! If we zoom out, that is an ape in. So someone will be taking me as for liquidity. Probably one of you guys. So I'm content to chill right now, just especially where Bitcoin is. That's my game plan right now. I'm content to chill, especially where Bitcoin is. But I could be wrong. Let's just take a look at Skid on Soul. I'm gonna make sure that I remember this price point, so I'm gonna save it at 0.2222. It's gonna be easy for me to remember that one. But we'll see where it starts to end up at. So let me just pop this in here. So we'll come back to this next live stream probably tomorrow. I always sort my buy orders over $100 to filter out orders under $100 who if you see big buys, it's time to ape in. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. Let's see. Where would I see this? Like Soul Scan or something like that. Oh, I did want to check out Jupiter. That is something I did want to check out. Jupiter has been trending a lot, and I don't know anything about Jupiter, and I want to pay it respect. Right? Don't know anything about Jupiter, and I want to pay it respect. Tonight's probably not the night. I've been on, I think, a little long enough. But yeah, that's a good mix up. Thanks for the tip there, Mr. Movie. Jupe is great. The coin or the platform? Oh, you could set limit orders here? That's interesting. Did not know that. All right. You can I DCA? You can enable pricing strategies. Oh. Oh wow. And there's a bridge, of course. Is there a bridge from Cardano? Because I want to get out of that place. I want out of Cardano. It's so hard to bridge out of Cardano, guys. I have to bridge through a like a centralized exchange, which is awful. So I don't know. Best decks on Sol. Yeah, this is looking good. Way back. I mean, what is Radium? What's Perpetual? I'll have to do some research on this, guys. I'm still learning, just like you guys. I'm no expert. I'm just some guy in his room. This kid. It's not really my room. It's my office. I'll lose it soon because I'm having a new baby. So the baby's taking over the office. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do some research tomorrow on, well, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night on Jupiter. But I'm always learning. And right now, as we're looking at Bitcoin and entering into these retracements, I'm not even going to say the bull market is done. That's, to me, that's crazy to say that, to make that assumption now, especially when they're having so near, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. As far as I know, Bitcoin is the best performing asset of all time and will continue to be, and I think will always continue to be. I don't think there's going to be an asset that's going to be able to outperform Bitcoin, and as long as Bitcoin goes up, it's the tide that rises all ships, and that's where we're at. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this broadcast, this stream. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, thank you guys for the baby. The baby's born actually somewhere around the halving, so we'll see if we get a baby halving, and it'll be hard for me to do some streams. Maybe I can from the hotel. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.